I like the way Redington approaches things. It's always a bit different. It stood out because it was something that people hadn't done before.
I was very excited to see that we were tackling behavioural issues rather than always looking at the data and trying to analyse it.
You come with a feeling that when you leave you're going to be better than when you came.
You never know what you're going to learn.
Welcome to our Redington retreat. It is not about us standing up here telling you how incredible we are, it is about you. We are focusing on the why, the what, the when and the how of psychological safety, of mindfulness, of cognitive diversity and how they impact the decisions that we make.
So much of our life is divided into left and right. So much of our life is divided into black and white. And the distance and friction between these two things, however much those expectations change, they cause tension, stress, pressure. We're going to try a very simple exercise together. Whenever I'm rushing around in between, instead of pulling out my phone, just do these two exercises.
A really important point is the culture of the boards that we work in, more specifically their level of psychological safety. It's about the ability to be vulnerable and to take risks in front of your colleagues. And when you work in that kind of team, all kinds of brilliant things can happen. You can get difficult issues on the table, you can hear really diverse perspectives and fold them into your decision making. But perhaps most importantly, you can say the 6 hardest words, I don't know, and I was wrong.
So you might have a board packed full of finance people with investment experience, and they'll think, well, oh, it's common sense that we do this. But it might not be if your background might be projects, it might be HR, it might be strategy. And if you're surrounded by this team of experts, it's quite brave to ask the question, or can you tell me what this means?
And the truth of what we do is that we are very exposed out there, and we do the best that we can, and we should be mindful of everything that we've learned today from other sessions, but you should also be mindful of the fact that at some point you as an individual, your organisation is going to be facing down the barrel of something that was unpredictable, and there is a right way to fail.
I was expecting something different with it being Redington. It was great to be challenged.
We still have a real challenge in financial services of thinking about the end user and what their experience has been. If there's something that I would like to encourage, it is more open and honest communication.
We're about to run a trustee election process, and I'll be quite keen to make sure we do get a different individual from what we've got at the moment.
The Redington retreat was something completely different to what we've done before. We tried to take a different stance and try and encourage discussion and leave people thinking about things slightly differently. Hopefully they'll join us at our next Redington retreat, which will be even bigger and better and push the boundaries even more.